Oh, Tracy, I really don't know what to tell you. We've lost so much money hiring new nurses, only to have them turn around and quit or be fired.
I know. Something really has to change.
You're telling me.
We lost 2 nurses in the last month. One quit, and I had to fire one.
Why did you have to fire one?
Well, technically, she looked good on paper. I didn't find her all that friendly or engaging with our patients, but she had a very difficult working relationship with virtually all of our staff, and in the end, it just wasn't worth it.
Well, what about the nurse who quit? Did you conduct an exit interview?
Yes, I have that right here.
Oh, good. Well, what were some of the reasons he gave for quitting?
Well, let's see. He said that it was difficult scheduling any time off and that he thinks we should be more flexible on how vacation time can be taken.
I see. Anything else?
He writes that he wishes we would offer benefits to employees on their start date, and he also felt that he wasn't given the proper training during his orientation. He was just expected to do something the right way without having the right way explained to him.
Well, you know, he does have a point about the benefits. I've actually been mulling over that in my mind. Why don't I meet with the CFO and the HR department and find out what our options are on changing the benefit holding period? But what is this about training and orientation?
Well, I'm going to have to take the responsibility for that. We were in such a time crunch that, to his credit, he didn't get all the tools that he really needed. You know, I've been thinking about reformatting the orientation and training days for quite a while now, but with the hiring freeze, I just kind of had to put that one in the back burner.
I tell you what, when I have my conversation with HR regarding the benefits, I will speak to them about the possibility of lifting the hiring freeze. Now, if we can do that, do you think you can put this back on the front burner?
Well, yes, absolutely. We have to decrease our costs of turnover. You know, I've been tossing an idea around in my head, and I'm thinking, to get a good idea of the types of people we would want, we can ask some of our long-term employees what they really value.
Huh.
Ask how I can improve the recruitment process and how we can get more people like them coming in our door. Maybe I could even solicit some ideas on what we could add to our job descriptions.
I think it's a great idea, Tracy. We really have nothing to lose. You know, maybe you could even touch on the Refer a Friend program when you meet with them and remind them that the bonus is paid up front.
Oh, good idea.
You know, this has been very productive, Tracy. I will let you know what we decide.
Oh, sounds great, Beth. Thank you for your time.
You too.
Hi, you must be Jessica.
Yes, hi. Are you Tracy?
Yes.
It's so nice to meet you. This looks like such a great facility.
Well, how about if I show you around and then we can head for my office and talk?
Sure, that sounds great.
And Jessica, our board over here. And here we are, our nurses unit to the floor. Well, hi there, Mr. Logan. I'd like you to meet Jessica. She's checking out our place today. Jessica, this is Mr. Logan, one of our patients.
Well, hello there. Nice to meet you. You're going to like it here. The ladies and the guys are real good people, especially putting up with a joker like me.
Oh, really now? Are you trying to tell me you're a handful?
Depends on how I'm feeling.
Oh, and how are you feeling right now?
With my hands, of course.
Well, that sounds about right, doesn't it? It was very nice to meet you.
My pleasure.
He's been keeping us on our toes. Oh, here's one of our long-term employees. I'd like you to meet her. Oh, Jackie, this is Jessica. She's the one I was telling you about who's interested in working with us.
Oh, yes. Hi, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Oh, a bit busy. That's how I like it, really. It's good to be needed, right?
It certainly is. That's actually one of my favorite things about nursing.
Oh, well, you'll just love it here then. Oh, it stays busy. But we have plenty of time to give our patients the proper care and interact with them. Of course, I'm a people person, so it may just be me.
I'm the same way. I always try to treat my patients the way I would want a loved one of mine to be treated, you know?
Oh, absolutely. Hey, that's a great way to look at it. Well, I better get going.
It was nice meeting you.
You too.
Come along over here. I'm going to let you meet another one of our long-term employees. I've shown you everything, Jessica. We're very proud of what we have here. Oh, our nurses' station is down the hall. And here's my office. Let's have a seat in here, and I'll just ask you a few questions.
Sure.
I've been looking over your resume, and it's very impressive. I'd also like to get a sense of who you are, as a person and as a nurse.
Okay, sure.
What are you looking for in a nursing position?
Well, I think the most important thing to me is making a difference. I genuinely enjoy helping others. But at the same time, I think it's important to work for someone that treats staff well. So I guess my ideal job would be someplace I can make a difference and feel appreciated doing so.
Okay, good. Now, as I'm sure you know, the field and the day-to-day can get very stressful at times. What do you do to handle stress and changes?
I guess I'm just an optimist. Change doesn't scare me. I'm not saying I'm immune to stress, but I do what I can to not let it affect me, either by taking a few moments to compose myself or doing a little exercise.
Great answer. Now, you've already mentioned that you knew you wanted to be a nurse ever since you were little. What made you decide that?
My aunt, she's a pediatric nurse and one of the most loving people that I know. I've always admired her ability to help people. Then, when I was in school, I was very interested in science and medicine, so nursing seemed like a natural progression for me because of my ability to comfort people.
And what do you feel you could do to be a better nurse?
I would have to say taking a step back and letting others help me. I'm a very driven person, and I tend to try to do it all on my own. But I'm definitely learning to embrace help more and delegate more responsibilities.
Well, that's great. I can definitely say that I am seriously considering you for this position. I do have a few more interviews to do this week, but I will be calling everyone to let them know my decision either way.
Okay, that sounds great.
Now, I'm sure you have some questions for me.
I do actually. What is the patient-to-nurse ratio in the hospital?
Hey, Jessica, do you mind me doing you?
Oh, I wish I could, but I gotta get back to work.
Oh, that's too bad. We were hoping to catch up with you to see how you were doing.
Well, I guess I can stay for just a few minutes.
So how do you like working here so far?
I love it. Maybe I'm just in the honeymoon phase, but I've been very, very happy so far.
No, I don't think it's a honeymoon phase. I've been here 3 years and I still like it.
Well, that's good to know. I just really like how things are done around here.
Oh, really? What do you mean?
Well, things just seem to flow well here. Pretty much everyone I've run into actually seems to enjoy their work, you know?
Yeah, the people here are really great, and they're also really helpful. Even the nurses that have been here a long time are happy to help if you need it.
Yeah, Jackie, she really helped me out with a question I had yesterday, and then she told me she's been here 20 years.
Yeah, Jackie's awesome.
Well, how was your orientation?
Oh my gosh, it was great. I don't think I've ever had an orientation that was so thorough and helpful. It's been great having a preceptor working with me. Having the same person mentoring me has been very helpful, and it eliminated problems that I had with orientation in the past. And then that training last week, I couldn't believe how much I learned.
Yeah, they're pretty good to us here.
Yeah, I can sense that. It seems like they really want us to thrive here. They definitely give us all the tools and training that we need. This is very different than where I came from.
Oh?
Yeah, my old place wasn't that great. They didn't really prepare us or empower us all that much. People were quitting all the time. No one felt appreciated.
That sounds awful.
Oh, it was. That's why I'm so happy here. I feel appreciated and valued already. Well, I better get back to the floor. Enjoy your lunch.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so glad she likes it.
Yeah.